Hi, this is Amber, and this is my Week 4 forum. The forum this week asked us to share any interaction we had with children with special healthcare needs, and then to discuss what we learned from those situations and any questions they bring up regarding the child, the family, and the role of the child life specialist. The interaction that I want to share is observing my younger cousin Patrick as he grew up. Patrick's 19 now, and he was diagnosed with autism when he was really little. At 19 years old, he's graduated from high school and has technically gotten his diploma, but because he's in a special education system, he still has to go for 2 more years. As a child, he was incredibly intelligent. He would read the dictionary for fun. We used to jokingly say that he was too smart for his own good, but he definitely had some of the sensory overload of a child with autism. He would get really overstimulated to the point where he started wearing noise-canceling headphones, and it seemed to help a lot. As he got older and his hormones kicked in, he became a little more aggressive, especially in school. There were a couple instances where his parents had to be called in. And it's really interesting because Patrick is really wonderful, and I've got to see how what his autism looks like on him, and I've got to see him progress developmentally, and that's been really interesting. And then on the other hand, I have a college roommate who has younger siblings on the autism spectrum, and their autism looks very different. So what I've learned from these observations and interactions is that no two kids are the same. And even if they have the same disorder or disease or problem, it's going to present and look very different based on the child. So the questions this brings up for me is, how does a child life specialist mediate between the parents and the hospital setting when you have a child with special needs, especially autism? For instance, a lot of children with autism have different kinds of coping mechanisms. They may rock back and forth, or they may have some sort of repetitive hand movement they do, or they might sing or have a certain toy that they need to have close by. And I think I can kind of maybe answer the question. I think that maybe it's the role of the child life specialist to fully understand the child developmentally and fully understand the disorder, but then to see the parent as the expert on their particular child, and to know that the parent is going to know best how their child copes and what their child needs to feel comfortable in the hospital setting, and for the child life specialist to then respect that and be able to take that and use it and put it in the proper place where the child is developmentally and where the child is on the spectrum, and use that so that the child gets the best hospital stay possible. Those are just my thoughts.